guys, can everybody in the
Mr.
comments
Nobody,
please stop the screen?
Mr.
Let's get to
Nobody.
20K.
No, I didn't.
Can you
You're
share me
probably
post
just
it?
mad
Thank
because I
you.
folded your mum.
Like,
Right, now,
Bobby,
Bobby,
why are you so anti? I don't understand.
I'm just going to say something to Bobby before I jump
Very
off.
good, Nova. Go and do
Now,
one, bro.
Bobby, I asked you a series of questions regarding every kind of possible avenue that's actually connected to managing either crime, either border control, or something that assists in managing immigration or public environments. You said, why the fuck would I do that? That just shows your mindset. You're sitting here bitching and complaining about society problems, but yet you don't want to do nothing about it. So with all due respect to it, there's a little saying that we say in it. Don't be
Galaxy's been sent. Who's that for?
Can I ask a question?
Like, Bobby's stupid. Yeah.
Who here actually agrees with illegal immigration?
Bye, Bobby. You've been eliminated.
Fuck,
Right.
Callum.
Listen, we all know
What?
that there is there's a dire strait in it. We all know, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, when it comes to like the blaming game, yeah, like you see all these oh my god, like YT people.
Stop complaining with Galaxies or something. That's the rules, and you know that.
Can I say the YT people?
Yeah.
Like they're aiming, their anger at the wrong people. Yeah. So when you're trying to like infiltrate like the hotels and you're trying to be doing up what's it called? Like Jeremy Beadle. Who knows? Listen, I'm sure I'm at age now. You know, like you're trying to be like, oh, sneaky, like trying to be spying, yeah? It don't matter about that, yeah? It don't matter about that because you know what, yeah? They didn't call across the land, yeah, to be like to the hotel, listen, many men are coming, you know? Like, make sure that you get it ready.
Should teach a bit of useless information.
Who? Me?
I'm just asking who agrees with it and who disagrees with it.
Hold up, Jam, 1 second, right? I just responded to the sister. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, right? And he went directly at you, but just generally, I wonder if anybody knows
About waffling. Shut up.
No,
not you, sorry. No, not you. No, I'm just looking at the comments. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I wonder if anybody knows the distance it is from Syria to the UK, and I wonder how long, if anybody knows how long it'd take, how many days to get to the UK. And Roadman, you'd agree with this? If a person was to walk 3,000 miles plus across
Sorry,
Syria,
D2, let me answer this to Mr. Nobody in the bottom. My name's Ryan Pollett. Anybody's free to go and check my paperwork, yeah? Please go and Google me and find out anything that you want to find out. Mr. Nobody, you've said it about 9 times. Not one person's paid attention. Nobody paid attention in the comments. Nobody paid attention in the boxes. Nobody's gone quiet, yeah? You've got 0 followers. You've got 0 following. You're pussy. You can't even put your face to your statement. I'm not bothered.
The thing is, right, these people are saying, oh, immigrants should get out, all of them, legal and illegal. Especially if legal immigrants went out, or I hate calling them legal immigrants, but you know what I mean. It's like, even if they all go out, the economy is just going to crash.
We'll fucking collapse, innit?
I think people really do need to sit down with themselves, look in the mirror, and have some self-reflection.
Can I
really sit down and hang on, sorry, I'm talking. People really do need to sit down. I mean, Google's free. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Sit down and look into and research and educate yourself on what the economy
Did the fairy godmother just send a galaxy?
Yes,
Wait, can I reply to
for Bobby? Oh, okay.
now, you know the funny part is,
1 second. For anyone who isn't aware, if you don't want someone on the panel, you can send the host to Galaxy to remove them. If you want on the panel and there's no free box, you can send the money gun for priority.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna kind of open up
Hold
a
on.
little.
Let's see.
Yes, he wants to reply to what I
he
said.
wanted to reply.
Go ahead,
Did
mate.
you say the economy would drop without immigration?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you're telling me when this country was 99.9% of its native people, we didn't sit there and dominate the planet?
Yeah, but it was never that.
We weren't the greatest country to exist.
Yeah, but it was never that.
Do you think we
Right.
really need immigration when we
Yes,
dominated
you
this
do.
whole
If you,
planet?
if you go and study economics,
When we
you'll
took over
see.
Yeah.
these uncivilized countries that can't even build boats, that don't even know how to work a civilized country themselves, do you think we'll take immigrants who can't even stay in their own country and fight their own problems? Do you think we're going to sit there? These men who are coming over, they're not patriotic enough. They don't care about their own country. They're going to leave and not fight for their own country, not fight for their own problems. They're going to run away like bitches.
This
So why
is
would
what
you
this
bring
is
them
why she
people in the
said, yeah,
country?
Google was free, yeah.
These
Listen, yeah.
illegals who come into the
Listen, yeah.
country, how do we know they're not paedophiles? How do we know they're not rapists? How do we know
Because
Because you know
You
what,
can't
yeah,
say
it's your
that
own
word.
people there, innit? Oh my god.
Okay, I'll respond to that. So while he's coming back up, because he obviously you can't say that word. Okay, if you got rid of everybody who isn't born in this country, okay, who's gonna run? You know, your local boss man shop. Who's gonna come
do
and?
butter curry in it? Sorry.
It's okay. Who's gonna bring your Uber Eats and Deliveroo? Who's gonna run your Uber? Who's gonna work in the factories where you don't want to work? Who's gonna work in all them
dominated the
jobs?
planet. We'll sit there and we'll put our workers into the factories.
Who's gonna run the NHS? Who's gonna run the
NHS? Most of our doctors
Good
are
morning,
white.
good
They're not all
morning.
immigrants.
Hey, listen, panelists and all that.
Hang on, I'm having a conversation with Z.
I can't really hear him.
Barbarians.
I have to be honest, I can't really hear him.
Everyone be quiet then.
The thing is, yeah, you don't even need to.
Everyone be quiet so we can finish. Go
These
ahead.
immigrants are Muslims. They're following a barbaric religion. They're prophets of our warlords. Do you think we need their people? We dominated this fucking planet without them. We are the greatest country to exist, and that's the end of that. Europe is the greatest continent. Without Europe, this planet wouldn't exist the way it is now.
Shut up, man.
So deal with it. Africa contributes absolutely fucking nothing. Half of Asia contribute nothing. Half of South America contribute nothing. Right, we are the greatest country on the planet. We are the greatest race on this planet.
I can't do a second
Do you know
one.
what
We do not
you-
need these third world barbarians who contribute nothing but apart from pillage our streets and start gang warfare.
Like, you
That's
can't
all
argue
good
with
for.
dunce,
Morning.
innit?
Do
Morning.
absolutely fuck
Hang
all,
on, Lemon.
and that's the end of it. They're useless, and you're all brainwashed, and you're all traitors to your own race and to your own people.
Lemon, you echoing.
All right,
You're traitors to your own heritage, and you're traitors for what your people stood up for and what your people fought for.
Who's gonna run the NHS?
This planet, you're useless.
Apparently, white people, apparently.
Hold on, let me just respond to him quite quickly. Z, you said a lot of things. Now, did you even listen to what anybody else said to you?
God, no, because I don't care, lad. You just say
Absolutely, because you're
lad.
dancing it.
The country's gonna fail.
Dab, stop
Okay,
commentating.
Z.
Sorry.
Sorry,
We're
can I
not
just
them
respond to
without
Z?
them. They're fleeing a war. What wars are they fleeing, bro? Why would they not fight in their own civil wars in their countries? Why would they not be patriotic men? Why would they not be strong and fight? Why would they run away like bitches? Why do you think we want bitches in this country? We don't want bitches. We want people who fight for their own country, not who run here and ask for a handout. Game's the game. If you're born in a shit,
You're born now. Guys, there's near fucking
listen,
in the room.
game's
Can
the
everyone
game.
keep tapping
If
the
you're
screen?
born in a
Let's get
shit
to 20k. The
country,
legs are not moving.
if you're born in a shit country, you deal with the problem.
I'm using you for a reason. Would you fuck up a minute?
Go on then, go on, reply.
So what do I want to say?
I mean, is he gonna carry on? Because like,
I feel like D2 wanted to.
No.
and Jam's been wanting to say something for a while. Go ahead, Jam.
Can I ask why you think the economy would fail if you got rid of all immigrant workers?
Sorry, to say that again because like I couldn't really quite hear you.
Can I ask why you think the economy would fail if you got rid of every immigrant worker?
Okay, so if you get every single person who's come to this country, okay, to work and live, blah 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 blah, and if you just remove them instantly, I'm answering you. I'm answering you. So if you remove them instantly, the economy will crash drastically. Okay, it's going to take a long time to build that back up. And if you're in denial about that, go and look it up.
Okay, take the NHS for example.
So hang on a second. Can I just make one point? Sorry to jump in. Wasn't Brexit voted in to help with all of this?
Yeah, but everyone was fed lies. Everyone was fed misinformation about it.
So whose fault is it? The people
government.
or the government?
That white
Okay.
one. What's his name?
The white one. Okay.
No,
The
sorry.
white
You know, the reform one. What's his name?
Farage,
Yeah.
who the country now wants in, right? Okay. So what about this? So
Nobody wants him in.
How come when the rest of the EU and the rest of Europe was telling Britain not to do this, that it was a bad idea, that you went and voted for it anyway?
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
of the
vote
YT people. Sorry.
It's okay. I didn't vote it. I voted to stay.
Absolutely.
So instead of blaming non-nationals and immigrants, why don't you just have a look at yourselves?
I can't look at myself because I didn't vote for it. So
Like, we're just trying to coincide, innit?
I don't know if you are trying to coincide.
Like, what's the problem with just living, like with each other? Like, what is the problem?
Well, yeah, exactly. Why can't we all just live in harmony?
Well, okay, well, that's two of you agreeing on that. But the vast majority, who's out doing these protests in the UK? All this Tommy Robinson nonsense, all of this racism that goes on in the UK, when the reality is, you got yourselves into this situation.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Of course you did.
How is that?
How so?
Because you have voted for a policy to remove yourselves from the European Union,
I didn't.
assuming that was going to be the fix. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying, thinking that was the fix, and it turned out it made things worse in the end.
The majority of brown people did not vote that way.
Can you give me your source for that, please?
Can you give me the source for what you're saying?
No, he has a point.
Look at your economy.
How can you say that? How do you know?
My source is your economy. Look at it. It's gotten dramatically
he isn't
worse.
wrong. Like, he actually isn't wrong.
Yeah, but
Not
it was.
entirely
Oh my
wrong.
god! It's the same people that's gonna vote reform. Yeah, it's the same people that voted like Brexit. Does nobody understand that?
Exactly. So, exactly. Okay. So what needs to happen to educate these people? Instead of blaming everyone else, instead of blaming immigrants, and instead of blaming people coming in on boats, why don't you just actually look at yourselves? Right? And how do you go about
That
that?
makes no sense. That
When you
actually
say
makes
How
yourselves,
does that make no sense?
who do you mean? When you
just
say
doesn't
yourselves,
make
who do you
no
mean?
The British people, the voters, the people who are out there protesting against immigrants when they
Well,
actually
this is
don't
what we're
know what they're
doing,
doing.
isn't it?
that what you're saying makes like basically no sense.
Listen, if you come to this country legally to work and to provide for your family, it's completely fine. But when you're a grown man on a boat coming here asking for a handout and we're trying to civilise you and you don't and you cause problems when we're trying to civilise you, why would the fuck would we want you? You don't belong here and that's the end of.
Listen,
Why not stay in their own countries and fix
They
their own
have to be
countries?
processed.
There's
I
enough
don't
of them.
understand that you don't understand.
Fleeing
They
from
have to be
wars. What wars are
processed.
they fleeing from? Civil wars.
Listen.
So why would they not fight in their own wars
Yeah,
like
but
men? Why did they leave their women
Most
children
large
behind?
organizations, they don't even use immigrant workers. They use migrant workers from other countries in which they exchange materials, resources, or money in exchange for a contract to take key workers from another country to bring them here to work.
The thing is that, was you happy like when Ukrainians, yeah, were fleeing war, yeah, they came over, yeah? Was you happy with that?
Sorry, just to
Or was
interrupt.
that a
I've sent.
problem?
Sorry to interrupt. Just put in the comments a link to a video that to educate you all about the economy. So there you go.
Anyway,
Okay,
Z, innit?
that's
Like,
good.
no,
I think
answer my
everyone
question.
should look at that, right?
Z,
What's
so
your
when the
question?
Ukrainians, yeah, were fleeing war and they came over, yeah, was you happy with that, or was you in dismay?
So you're telling me the Ukrainian civilization's the same as half of these African civilizations?
I
and
want
half
to
of
listen.
these
I've asked you a really simple question.
I'm answering your question.
You
Are
can't,
you
you
though?
can't use.
It's
you
like
can't use
comparing a
countries
Bugatti
under
to
the-
Ford.
Are you though?
It's not going to work, is it?
We have the same problem in Ireland, right? The difference in Ireland is, right, we don't go around blaming other people or blaming other countries. The British people don't understand their own history and how you spent thousands of years colonizing
No,
other
we
countries,
do.
making people live under oppression. And now you don't even know your own history. And now you just wonder why no one else would help you.
No, the brown
Why
people
no
do.
other country cares.
Like the brown people do. Yeah.
The brown people do. Explain to me what brown people mean.
Listen, yeah. You see when you like the British, yeah.
Explain to me what's your
Hold
definition of brown people.
So you see when like the British, yeah, upheaved, yeah, all them Indians, yeah, to come and repair Britain, yeah, after World War II,
They
yeah.
actually brought them to fight in World War II. It wasn't to repair, it was to fight.
All right, fight. But obviously, like, all right, forgive me, yeah.
She has no
So
clue.
like fight XYZ, but who? Obviously, like you had the Windrush that came in and XYZ, yeah. Obviously, like people, like it wasn't white people only, yeah, that repaired this country, innit?
No shit.
But do you know the reason as to why they never left?
Sabs, can I just say, sorry to
Exactly,
put across
because
me.
you
I
know,
just wanna
yeah, we
say,
was promised
Sabs,
asylum, innit?
That wasn't
Anyway.
why you never left.
have
That wasn't
no-
why they never left after
Sabs,
the war.
you have no clue what you were talking about. Zero clue. You can't even speak your own language, English. You can't even articulate what you're trying to say.
I'm gonna drop for Devon.
Sabs, can I ask you a question? Why did they never
Drop
leave
her.
after the war? Do you know the reason for that?
She has no clue. No clue.
Because the
Tell
reason
us, Sav.
was that when they was initially asked to come to the country and fight for the war, they never expected it to be as long as what it was. So by the time the war ended, so many of them was accustomed to how England was that they stayed, because realistically they had no life back
One wee
then.
second. I'm sorry, 1 wee second. Guys, if you don't start tapping the screen to get to 30k, the comments are getting turned off.
Right, so we was allowed asylum.
We was allowed asylum.
Shut up, you were allowed asylum.
Oh shit, Devon, I love you.
Devon's here now, Sabs.
Oh yikes!
And he's going to sit you down and shut you up.
Fucking
No,
hell.
listen, you can't shut me up, innit? You can't shut me
Yeah, I
up.
can. So you were an asylum seeker when the Windrush generation come over. They were asylum seekers.
No, I was born here, innit? Yeah.
They were the
Innit?
Windrush generation. 1 second, Sean. The Windrush generation were asylum seekers, were they? Is that what you're trying to say, Sabs?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I can't answer that. My bad.
Yeah. Well, stop dribbling the crap out
Hold
your
on,
mouth.
but obviously, they was
No.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Excuse me, Sabs, hush. Because you've dribbled shit up here, right? And you don't know what you're talking about, and everyone else in the panel's told you, but you keep waffling.
I know, my bad.
The Windrush
drop off,
generation was invited over here to take the strain off the women. The women who kept